What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Hollering at y'all on this Friday night, man. First live of the year. Live of the year. I don't think I'll do like a New Year's live tonight. I'll keep it open topic. I might come back tomorrow and do one, but tonight it's gonna be a quick a very quick open topic, man. So that's where we at with it. But nonetheless, man, blessings to everybody who was blessed to see another 365 plus days come around. It's always a blessing. And I tell y'all all the time, be thankful for celebrate happy new day, happy new week, happy new hour. But I'll get into all that tomorrow, but I am grateful that y'all are here, grateful that I'm here, blessed to be in y'all's presence. We'll do a quick open topic tonight, very quick, very quick. So whatever y'all got in y'all mind to talk about, feel free to get it in as fast as you can, because I'm not gonna make this one a long. So get it on as fast as you can. I'll answer what I can. What I don't know, I won't. And then hopefully tomorrow, I'll be able to really get down to the nitty gritty with y'all. All right. I see a few of the family coming in. And we will show love and get love. Y'all not showing any love right now. Y'all ain't showing me no love. No love. Because I'm looking at these likes, man, these thumbs up. We've been doing this too long for y'all for it not to be second nature by now. We've been doing it too long for it to not be second nature by now. Y'all need to be clicking that like button, man, and showing your brother some love, man. Shout out to MC Josiah. I appreciate the donation, my brother, as always. My brother always showing love, man. One thing about me, I don't never come on my streams grifting. I don't never ask nobody for no money, ever. I never do that. That ain't my thing. I don't come in there trying to get y'all to give me money and all that. But I make sure I acknowledge when y'all do show me love. But I will promote product. Make no mistake about it. Josiah says it's been a busy New Year's week. That's good because we just hitting the ground running. We recorded and produced for several songs, and I even did my podcast again today. It's been crazy. Like I tell you, man, keep working. Keep working. That's my advice to all of y'all, man. Keep working. Learn to diversify your hustles, as they say. That only means have more than one thing that you're doing. And keep working. Be all over the place. Do as much as you can, man. Work until you just can't no more. So, a couple of things. I want to update y'all about the album. I actually went in, y'all, and did some retooling on the album because I told y'all this a couple of weeks ago. And he not in here. He might come. But if y'all want to really put 40% of the blame on why the album didn't drop, why it's taking so long, blame Dollar Bill. Because like I said, when Dollar Bill sent those, he sent a new batch of beats. When I tell y'all, I was like, oh man, I got to go back in. So Dollar Bill is the sole culprit of why the album is not out yet. Now, he's not the sole. It's me too, but it just sounds better when you blame Dollar Bill. Now, for everybody, shout out to everybody who has purchased the comic book, The Annihilation of the Evil Machine comic book. I got to quote my OG Dolomite right about now. Dolomite said, if you purchased his album, but we're going to switch it out. If you purchased the comic book, I wish you good luck. He said, if you haven't, I wish you severe chest pains for the rest of your life. Even though I don't mean that. But whether you got the whole box or whether you just got an individual part, just the book or whatever, I want to show y'all what you're going to get when you order the comic book. Because y'all slipping really, y'all really are slipping. But I want to show y'all what y'all are going to get. James says, it got a date and a name. I got you, James, because you probably knew. So that's the name of the album. No date, but it'll be soon. Okay, now this is what you get when you order the new comic book. Of course, when you get the whole box, you get the poster, Annihilation of the Evil Machine. Let me hold it up a little bit long. And like I say, some of y'all might not have known that this is even out. Y'all might not even know that this is out, but let me show you. I just been showing y'all the box for the last few weeks, but we've been shipping them out. So you got that. Then you got this box, this big heavy box. If you order the whole thing, now if you order the whole thing, which is this box, this is what you get. You get this big box. And you open it up. The Annihilation of the Evil Machine, and then look at the packaging. It's real pretty. It's real pretty. Look. Thank you for your purchase. See, we real courteous. Shout out to Dollar Bill, man, doing a great job on put together. This is what you get. All right, so then you open it up. Open it up, and you got the book. Bang! Look at that. You got the book, Annihilation of the Evil Machine comic book. But then you got the comic book. You also get a coloring book. Y'all gonna try to act like it's just coloring book. Y'all gonna try to give this to y'all children. Y'all know y'all grown men and women gonna be in there coloring. This is the coloring book, All right, so this is what you get when you get the whole set, the whole box. Comic book, coloring book. Just showed y'all the poster. Just showed y'all the pretty box it comes in. Then you get, hold on. We're not through yet, man. We blessing the game. You get a shirt. Bang. You get the Annihilation of the Evil Machine t-shirt. See? All this comes in the package, man. But here's the deal. We understand that times are hard on the boulevard. You might not be able to get the whole box. You can order all these individuals. You can just order this by itself. You can order the shirt by itself. See, you can get it individual. We bust it down to where we don't put that pressure on you. So for all y'all big ballers, just get the whole box. Now, some people might be asking, some of y'all might be saying, wow, man, how do I get that? Let me put this up. All right. All you got to do know it's long. All you got to do is go to martialartsproductions.space. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. And the answers to all your questions will be on that site. That's how you do it. Okay. Now watch this. Now, what I was about to say? The latest episode of the Underground Dialogue podcast is up. We dropped this Wednesday, and we've been on a Swisher House series lately, but we had Big Tyke and Lil Pat, and it was a great interview, man, and I think y'all would love it. So make sure that y'all go check out our podcast. We got new people in here, and we got OGs in here, and we got people that are in between. The people that are in between the OGs, y'all are familiar with the podcast. Y'all know everything that's going. Y'all know the album coming out. To my new people, please subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all come through every day, come through every week when we do these lives, and then you won't be new anymore, and you'll be up to snuff on what's going on in the universe, in the K-Rino verse. All right. There we go. Okay, we already got a few people that have purchased. EVM, Real Lady Trill. Who else? I know Lester. Lester, didn't you get Lester? You got an ad in the book, huh? I haven't even looked. I haven't even opened it. That's my first time taking that stuff out. But I think Lester got an ad in the book. Shout out to Lester. So I appreciate y'all, but shout out to y'all. The rest of y'all slipping. Rest of y'all are slipping. Because y'all, again, so many people complain about just not having any quality music out, not having any quality merch. And then we bring it to you and y'all don't support it. I tell y'all that all the time. So everybody who supported, in the words of Houdini, one love, one love. But let's get it on, man, because I'm not finna be on here long tonight, y'all. Let's get it on. Okay, is that Mitty? Mitty says he got the comic. Thank you. I mean, I know. Thank y'all, man. Don't thank me. Thank y'all. Well, let's go, man. Open topic. What's on y'all's minds, man? Let's get it on. All right. One love, one love. You're lucky just to have just one. Matt, shout out to Matt. We got people coming through that ordered the package, man. Appreciate y'all. Telecracker, you working on a new album? Yeah, you already know. Come on, Telecracker, you my dog. You've been around since 1961. You already knew I was working on a new album. Yeah. We've been putting in some work. We just getting back on it, but it's coming. And so help me. Because y'all know how I feel about streaming, man. Y'all know how I feel about streaming. So I'm gonna ask you humbly to make sure that y'all support these physical copies when we drop. Stream it too. Don't not stream it. I got a lot of stuff. I don't even know if all these songs gonna make it on the album. I'm just being honest. I got a lot of stuff. Some of this stuff ain't gonna make the cut because the CD only hold 80 minutes. So some ain't gonna make it because I got a lot of stuff. So I need help. I need help. Mitchie 450, I'm listening to your music and therapy. I'm out and will never abuse drugs again. Man, clap it up for Mitchie, y'all. Send Mitchie some love. Let's give Mitchie some salutes, man. Let's give Mitty some love, you know. Say you'll never do drugs again. And you got to make sure that you stay on that you stick to that. You can't say it in the moment, fresh out of therapy, when all of the principles are still on your mind, fresh and all that. You got to feel that way when it get tough again. And it's going to get tough again. You got to feel that way when you get down and depressed again. When you got to feel that way when you're in a situation again where drugs might be around. Some of your people might be doing. You got to stick to that, to your guns, bro. Strength is not shown um, when it's easy. Strength is shown when it's hard. So keep that on there. Focus on your health, just like you said. The struggle made you great. That's what I'm talking about. The struggle made you great, but remembrance, the memory of the struggle is what's going to keep you great. They got to keep you great. Yeah. All right, y'all. Open topic, man. Let's get on. Let's get it on. Y'all hit me with something. Because like I said, I'm not going to be on here a long time. Because I got work to do. Is that Theta Mindset? I was jamming Annihilation, the Evil Machine album today. Appreciate that. Yeah. Heavenly psychotic music. I know that's right. Okay. Yeah, man. Y'all go run them numbers up on the comic book, man. Y'all go show some love. Show some love. James says, nice screw tape shirt. Speaking of SUC, great interview with Ronnie Spencer. Man, y'all go back and watch that Ronnie Spencer interview. Watch that Ronnie Spencer interview so y'all can hear him talk about how shady them people was in the hospital, man. We got to understand the corruption on so many different levels of society. It's so much corruption, so much weird stuff going on, man. It's some really messed up people in the world, man. And we got to understand that. See, when you come out into the field, it's like you playing football. When you step on that football field, you know there's people out there that's trying to hit you, try to intercept the pass. You know, it's like you got to know what you're dealing with. Go watch the Ronnie Spencer interview, man. And for those who don't know who Ronnie Spencer is, man, that's the OG legend out of our city. Um, y'all know him famously for singing on the UGK song, the One Day You Hear song. That's Ronnie Spencer. So go listen to his story, man, of his health challenge, his recent health challenge. Jason says, I need a shirt. Go to the site. I just put the site on the board. Go to the site and purchase, man. Y'all go run it up. Yeah. And Michael, yeah, it's limited. All this is limited. This ain't forever. Just like with the first comic book, we did a limited run. I think we may have re-upped maybe one other time, and then that's it. It's over. So it's the same with this one. You know, it's a limited edition. You know, once these are gone, we're not doing no more. So, and that's not a sales hustle. It's just reality. So, you know, you got to get them. You got to get it while the getting is good. You got to get it while the getting is good. Yeah. Riverman, I see you. The website for the comic book. Let me give you that one first, man. Let me get out of commercial mode. I'll start posting the website for the new album within the next week or so. We'll be doing pre-orders soon on that. James says, what do you think the right number of tracks is for an album? It depends on the artist. I'm gonna tell you what my rule used to be, James. Strawberry Ice, I see you. I'm gonna tell you what my rule used to be. This was back when all there was physical copies. CDs used to cost anywhere from $15 to $18. You might catch a CD on sale for $13.99, $14. But my motto used to always be in the CD days, I want to give y'all $1 a song for every dollar, for whatever it costs. So if you pay $16 for the CD in the stores, I wanted to give you at least 16 songs. Now that may fluctuate. It may be 14, it may be 17, it may be 15. But I don't like to take it back to the old school where it's 8, 9 songs on the album. And that's coming back. A lot of people are doing that. A lot of new artists are giving you less material. What y'all think about that? But a lot of the newer artists are giving you less material nowadays. Even in the songs are shorter. The songs are 2 minutes and 12 seconds, a minute 58, 2 minutes and 40 seconds. The track, so you're getting less music and quicker songs, shorter songs. Now, before somebody even put it in the comments, I already know what somebody gonna say, because I've done too many interviews with people. People are gonna say, well, you know, the attention span, people's attention span is different. I ain't trying to hear that. Because one thing that I do know is that if something can grab your attention and hold it, people don't mind sticking with it or listening to it or watching it. If a movie is 4 hours long, but it's a good movie, people gonna watch that movie for 4 hours. So what we gonna do? We're gonna go back to the silent movie days. We're gonna start making movies 23 minutes long again, movies shorter than sitcoms. Just make good music, but also for the fan base. And like I say, man, y'all don't have to agree with me. I don't mind if you disagree. But for the fan base, and speaking of my fan base in particular, y'all, man, y'all show me so much love. I can never see a world where I'm putting out an album that got 10 songs on it, 9 songs, something that I'm doing. Now, if I collab with somebody and that's how we do it, okay, that's different. Okay, cool. But I'm talking about me. See? Now, anything short in a track list that I release is going to be labeled as such. It's going to be an EP. If I put out an EP, okay, that's what it is. It's an EP. It's going to have 5 to 7 songs on it. But I'm not going to say, this is my album. We got 9, 10 songs on it. And then the songs are, like I say, 2 minutes and 15 seconds. And man, I like when you come to my table to eat, I'm gonna make sure you be full at the table. I want you to be at the table. I don't want you to walk away from the table and then still be hungry. My album is like food. I view my album as I'm serving y'all a buffet. You ever went and ate somewhere and then you spent a lot of money and they gave you a small portion and you were still hungry? How many of y'all raise your hand if you've done it? I've done that before, and it's like the worst thing in the world. So I like to feed you. I'm going to feed you. It's a new day. I don't want to hear nothing about no attention span. If you put something out there, keep their attention. It don't matter how long or short it is. Michael says, It's all of comic book T-shirts limited. Well, you can order things separately. Everything's limited, but if you just want the shirt, you can just get the shirt. If you just want the comic book, you can just get the comic book. You can separate the parts. You don't have to get the whole set, unless you want to. But yeah, you put as many songs on the album as you want to as an artist. Do what you do, but I want you to keep your fan base in mind. Now, the flip side to that, let me say this: don't try to overload an album with 16, 17 songs if your creativity doesn't dictate that in that moment. Meaning that don't listen to what I'm saying and say, well, man, K said you got to put 15, 16, 18 songs, but you're now just putting a bunch of fillers on your album. Hey, man, if 10 strong is all you got, then drop your 10 strong, because you don't want to waste. You don't want to put meaningless stuff on there just for the number. You want quality over quantity any day. If you had to choose, for me, I choose both. I go for both. Some people say, man, let me go for quality, so I might just do 9 or 10. That's cool. Some people say, man, I want quantity. I'm just gonna give them so much, but the quality takes a hit. Hey, y'all hit the like button if you're in here and you haven't clicked the thumbs up yet, man. Is that the dead said, I'm clean 10 years after my dad passed away. I promise never drugs. I was on heroin with my brother because my father was struggling. Hey, man, 10 years is a long time to be clean. So congratulations. And, my guess, my hope, my prayer that if you've been clean for 10 years, you ain't going back. But to speak to anybody else about what the back end of what your comment said, you said I was on heroin with my brother because my father was struggling. Anybody who's listening to this now, and I hope you're doing the same thing when you talk to people now about your situation, bruh, y'all listen to me. If somebody that you care about is going through something bad, the last thing that you need to do is to start partaking in negative activity on your own life because you depressed about what your people's going through. They don't need you to fall off. You have to be strong for them. You have to be strong for the rest of the family and everybody else. You can't see a parent going through something, a child, a friend, a family, somebody you care about, wife, husband, and then you just fall off. Now we all messed up. So we have to go the opposite. We can say, okay, you know what, dad's struggling. Let me get stronger. I'm not gonna start doing drugs because my people going through stuff. Cause now I'm no good for nobody. But I understand sometimes that depressed feeling kicks in, like you feel bad what your people going through, but they need you to be in your right mind. Yeah. Shout out to my brother AC Chill, man. 20 years ago last month. Yeah. Codeine. DJ Marksman. Best local agent said just got the box. Man, see y'all, a lot of people that come on here, y'all have showed love and y'all have supported, you know. So we appreciate that, man. Connie, I see you. Yeah. Okay, let me go back down. And that's what I'm saying. I see a lot of y'all talking about. I'm trying to get off the promotion side. Naeem Salam, what's going on, my brother? Detroit is in the building. Wolfgang, what'd you say? Pistorius computer Nazis disconnecting? What's that? Drew Green is coming. Opelousas in the building. James said, I want to get a record player. Do you own one? Any you recommend? I do own a record player. I would have to look and see what you gotta go online. I gotta look and see where this came from. I got one of those all-in-one things. 49ers Fold'em says technology needs to fall back and that AI-ish ain't cool. Let me say this about AI. We did two AI episodes on my podcast over the last couple of years. I wouldn't say that AI ain't cool. What I would say is the way that some people use it ain't cool. And the way that I believe, and I say this all the time, y'all regulars, the way that I believe that the higher powers are planning to use it down the line is not going to be cool. I feel like they're trying to perfect it to get it to the point, because it's kind of getting there. There's still a lot of AI videos and things you can look at and you can tell it's AI. You can hear narration, you can tell it's AI. You can look at certain pictures and visuals, you can tell it's AI. But they're getting to where some of them you can't. I've seen a few that I was like, I really can't tell. And when they get to that point and they don't make it so hyperbolic in terms of content, where the person is saying something so crazy that you know it's AI, you got to be real careful. Because they're going to be showing you stuff and your eyes are going to think you're seeing this person saying this or doing this, but it's really not. So it's not the technology, y'all. I say this all the time. It's not the technology. It's how it's used. Always remember that. You could turn anything. I can write with this pen and write songs, or if I really wanted to, I could turn this pen into a murder weapon. I could jug you in your eye with it. Does that make the pen evil? No, it makes the person who's in control of the pen good or evil. It's all about the utilization of it. Jared Chastain, man, you ain't got to miss my talks. I'm always running my mouth. We got a podcast that airs every Wednesday. I drop videos almost every day on this channel, and I do a live stream almost every week on this channel. So you ain't never got to speak of my talks like it was something I used to do back in 1972. Man, I really miss back when we still on it, man. We got an obligation to give the world not as much knowledge, wisdom, and understanding as we can, man. Battlefield says, and that probably makes it harder for the more underground creative artists who don't have an established fan base or platform yet to be heard all the way out versus an artist who's industry based. Lord Messiah says they're under digital hypnosis. Yeah, Mitchie, we got it. I'm gonna give you that site because we got some tweaking to do. But I ain't forgot you. James says 3 verses should be the standard on the track. Man, you sound like, man, we might be cousins. I'm just from that era where you drop 3/16s and hooks, but I'm not opposed to going off script. Everything don't have to be in that basic template. You know, as an artist, when you creative, you might want to go straight through. You may want to do a long verse and a short verse. It's no right or wrong way. I'm just speaking in terms of, I don't want to say laziness, but a lot of artists have gotten lazy, you know. You make one verse, one hook, and the song go out. That sounds like a snippet. I drop snippets that are longer than some of these songs these days. So I mean that's some crazy stuff. But everybody got their opinion on that, man. Azazel says the reason for tracks being shorter is just that people don't have as much material. But the question I would ask, why don't people have as much? I see, if you don't have a lot of material and you would like to have a lot of material, the simple solution would be to do what? Make more material. That's what I would say. Make more material. But I don't know. I can't speak. The fans don't care. Then who am I? MC Josiah says, also, I'm working on building bigger albums with each album. My last EP was only 8 songs. My upcoming one will be 10 songs, with the songs being long. Yeah, once you get to 10, just an album. EP is 5 to 8 songs. When you get in that 9 zone, even 9 is like, an album ain't an album to me in 2026 if the track list ain't in double digits. Now, keep in mind, bro, I'm a 70s baby. That's right, I said it. I'm a 70s baby, man. Some of y'all was born in 1990. Some of y'all was born in 85. Some of y'all was born in 2001. I'm a 70s baby. So, album back when I was growing up, there wasn't no rap albums. It was all R&B. Back when I was growing up, man, it was albums that had 6 songs on it, 3 on each side. Been about a Confunction album. That bad boy got 3 on one side, 3 on the other. And some of them songs be the extended play version, be 9-10 minutes long, because you'll hit a regular song like you hear on the radio, but then you got the band playing for another 8 minutes. But this a new day, man. And I tell y'all something, I remember back in the day, first thing I ever saw in my life back in the days, back in the late 80s, it's a rap group, a legendary rap group called De La Soul. I know y'all know who De La Soul. If y'all don't know who De La Soul is, man, y'all just, I don't know what to say. But back in the late 80s, we had never seen nothing like this before. De La Soul drops an album, right? And we get the album. The album got 22 tracks on it. Now just imagine something like that. This has never been seen before, to see a track list on an album with 22 tracks. Now some of them was little skits and little stuff, but it was still like, man, they got a lot of songs on this album. And that was my first time seeing that, where it opened up our mind and say, okay, well, so we don't just have to put 10 songs or 12 songs or 14. We can actually put as many as we can fit. Shouldn't have showed me that. Drop your decade, man. Drop your decade. Drop the decade you was born in, man. Let me shout y'all out decade for decade. Let me give y'all some love. I'll start it off, man. I'm from the 70s, man. Drew Green says ginger water. Drop them jewels then. Lester, any flow sessions on the new album? Come on, Lester. You know now. You know me. You already know. Shout out Johnny Foolish. I see you, man. I appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the love, Johnny Foolish. Don't be a stranger, man. Drop your decades, man. Let me show y'all. So let me see what we got. Drop your decades, man. Hold on. Lester, 1978. He dropped the exact year. I mean, I should have said exact year, huh? But no, that's cool. Michael Butte, 70s. Come on, man. We gonna see who win tonight. Which decade gonna get the most tonight? I'm gonna come back to y'all comments. Josiah, 90s baby, born in 1997. Y'all ain't gonna make me feel old. 1997. I see you, Miss Lady Sample. Demetrius, 1975. Hold on, 70s. We busting y'all upside the head. We busting y'all. The 70s is, let me see. I ain't gonna talk trash too early. The Dead, 90s. Aikido, 82. This first 80s. Okay, here comes Miss Lady Sample, 87. Johnny Foolish, 1995. Drew Green, 79. EVM, 80s. Best Local Agent, 70s. Matt Greer, 70s. Come on, 70s. Man. Freddie Phasmations. I hope I see you in public one day, man. I love autograph. If you catch me in public, I got you, man. I don't care if you catch me coming out the gas station. I got you. Battlefield, 1994. Spiky, 2001. Woo! Hey, Spiky, man, I don't know why I thought you was older, man. 01? Man, my boy came after Y2K. Drew Green, you got a birthday coming up, Drew. All right. Codeine, 80s, the best. Dollar Bill, 70s. 70s winning tonight. Y'all better come on with it. We winning in the 70s. The Dead, 90s. Real Lady Trill, 90s, but nothing like the 70s. Read the Scroll, 1981, I'm sorry. Pando, 90s, but as a kid, seen the before me, seen the ones, I guess you mean seen the ones before you go hard. EDJ, 70s. Wow. Demetrius' first introduction rap music, Rappers Delight. Mine too, either Rappers Delight or probably Curtis Blow or Super Rhymes, somewhere up in there. That's Super Rhymes, man. And I love Super Rhymes. I'm gonna go jam Super Rhymes when I get off here too. Best Local Agent, 79. I think the 70s won, bro. Jason Brody, 70s. Azazel, 80s. Come on, man. Street Media, I see you, man. What's going on? Yeah, House of the Enemy. Deeper Elevation, 1990. 70s winning, bro. We got more people in here from the 70s tonight. Y'all getting y'all head busted to the white meat tonight. Dee man, what's going on, man? Say I've been waiting to come by the screw shop. Go on by there, man. Show my homie Bub them some love. Oh, it's over. We won. Hot potato, 98. Miss Lady Sample say I live with a 78. Now don't count. Yeah, James 90s. Oh, we won. It's over with. No more. It's over. We win. 70s win tonight. Trill Pill come flying in with the 90, 1990. Yes, it's all good, man. But either way, I appreciate it because really, it's just a testament to the generations, man, how we come together, man. Music brings generations together. Think about that. All these different decades of us from different decades, but we like a lot of the same stuff. Y'all all rock with your big brother. Come on, man. Arcane, what's up, Arcane? 1985. Yeah, Codeine said music wins. That's what brings us together, man. You got different religions, different races, different parts of the world, different political affiliation, no political affiliation. But one song can bring all those different people together for that one moment, however long the song is, whether it's a new school song and ain't but 2 minutes and 12 seconds, or whether it's an old school song. One of my songs is going to be 5 minutes or something. Street Media, 1975. Yeah. It's a quick open topic, man. For those who are just coming in, I was showing y'all early, y'all need to go and purchase the new comic book, Annihilation of the Evil Machine. A lot of y'all was not here when I pulled this out the first time. This is the whole box set. This is what you get. You get the box, you get the comic book, and a coloring book. Look at that, man. Shout out to Dollar Bill. This is quality, man. This ain't no bootleg, run-of-the-mill, Rudy Poop, back of the window, gum on the shoe type of product we got here, man. This is real deal. You get a t-shirt. Oh, it's upside down, but y'all know what I mean. So if y'all are interested in getting your comic book, get your color book for you or your 8-year-old. Some of y'all gonna be coloring. Y'all are interested, man. I'll put the site up and y'all need to go make a purchase. You get this whole box if you get all of this, but you can't order the parts individually. They are sold separately. So if you want the info, say yes. Say yeah, and I'll put it in the box. And you get a poster. See? And you get a poster. And you get a poster. Hold on, man. My spelling is really off. There it is right there, man. That's supposed to be a dot. I put a comma, but that's Martial Arts Productions dot space. Arts with a Z, Productions with a Z. Yeah. 007, the killer is in the building. That's how you order the comic book, man. DD Man said the game still goes on. Brittany Berg, appreciate it. That's the info right there, y'all. So y'all go make that purchase right now. Dollar Bill said we got shirts Any size that's ordered. You might need a 9X. Or you might be one of them cockstrong dudes that want to try to show off your mother. You might want a medium. Big old strong dude walking around here with his shirt on like that. You might be one of these dudes with your shirt on like this. You might want you a medium. We got you. Yeah. So there you go, man. Yeah, the main character is me. That don't look like me. Look like me. Look at the head. Look at our heads. Look, zoom in on the head. I'm gonna try to look like he looking on things. Zoom in on our heads. That's me. I'm the one that annihilated the evil machine. Yeah. Y'all gotta keep up, man. Oh, good. Black superhero. Okay. It's still an open topic, man. We got a few more minutes. Any questions y'all want to ask? We've turned this into a long commercial, but we had to because y'all moving slow on these comic books, man. Y'all slipping. You're slipping and you're pimping, man. Yeah. Hot Potato says it's because you speak from a real place. Who does that? Man, shout out to all the artists who are still creating soul food music. Yeah. Soul food music, man. Diddy Man says I've been looking for the 3 in the morning record. Probably got to go to Big Time Records, or I think Blank may have that record. Gotta see. Is what it is. Let me see. Zazel says I'm going through rough times right now, but when I get back up, I'll order. Man, take your time, brother. Take your time. You got to get on your feet. You can't help nobody till you help yourself. You'll never have to explain nothing or apologize. You just get yourself up. You know what I'm saying? Hot Potato says, it's funny you say that. When I started working my factory job, I was pretty pissed and standoffish. An old Haitian dude since that and started singing We Are the World around me, changed my attitude. Yeah. Why was you so mad? You just got a job? Yeah. Spikey says, what's the longest fast you've ever done and what kind of fast was it? I'm on my 4th day of dry fasting and my longest fast is 7 days. Oh man, you're doing better than me. I've done 3 on a couple of occasions and it was just straight. There was no food, water. But yeah, I did 3 days, could have went longer. I just didn't. So yeah, I need to get back on my fast, and that's something I plan on really trying to lock back into. Young Cats Dax. Okay. Michael says, you remember the Wiz movie? I have that comedy album with Richard Pryor. Yeah, man, that's one of the great black cinema right there, the Wiz. Yeah, got it on wax. Yeah. Mythical says, I've been on a UGK binge lately. I just noticed how Bun B has one of the best flows in the South. R.I.P. Pimp C. Absolutely. You say you just noticed that Bun got one of the best flows in the South? How you just noticing that? Daniel Rogers says, what rapper do you think has had the greatest instrumentals of all time? Man, that's a great question. That's hard to say. The greatest, that basically saying who's had the greatest beats. Dr. Dre is my favorite producer of all time. So you got anybody that Dre produced, NWA, Ice Cube, you got Public Enemy with Hank Shockley and all those guys used to produce those beats. I don't know, man. Face got some dope stuff, instrumental wise. I'm drawing a blank. That's a good question. What rapper has the best beats collectively of all time, regardless who made the beats? What rapper has rapped who has the catalog of the best instrumentals? Who would y'all say that is? Quick produces a lot of his own stuff. I guess that counts. Yeah. L Dogs, I see you. Tupac, okay, that's a good one. Tupac is rapped over some dope. A lot of stuff he got from Dre, but a lot of stuff he got from other producers too. That's a really good question, man. Hot Potato says Mac Dre. Didi says definitely Tupac. Jay-Z has one of the best collections of instrumentals to me, and one of the reasons is because of those old samples, I would say. Yeah, that would be a heck of a debate. Wolfgang says, is there a difference between the people who run the machine and the victims? Yeah, there's a difference. Initially, the initial difference is going to be the people who create the machine, who run and control the machine. They are in essence in control of the people who, like you say, are victims of the machine. So they have a upper hand, an edge, simply because they're in power in a way that they can implement results on the people that benefit them. So the machine that represents, if you listen back to the album, I spoke about all of the different components of the machine, from media to government, the things that control music industry, things that control and influence the way we think. So whatever influences the way you think, by default, influences the way you act. So this quote from the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan comes to my mind, and I always have to think it out before I say it to make sure that I say it right. I'm gonna go for it. He says, he who prescribes for you the diameter of your knowledge also prescribes the circumference of your activity. Now, I know I didn't say that exactly right, but what it means is that whoever is in charge of giving you the information, their version of the information, if they control that, they also control how you move. And in a lot of cases, we don't even realize that this type of control is being exercised over us. We don't even think that. We just think, okay, man, I'm on social media. We just think, oh, I was watching TV and a McDonald's commercial came on, and 20 minutes later, I was in the drive-thru ordering a Big Mac. You don't think about subliminal advertising and things of that nature. You don't think about how scrolling down a timeline on social media can affect your mood. Watching certain videos can affect your mood and your attitude. You watch a bunch of videos about police brutality and things of that nature, then now you're in a different mindset just for that moment. You don't think about how the fashion industry dictates what you should wear. This is the fall line. We're putting this out. We're putting these, this is the type of outfits. These are the types of outfits that women should wear. You should wear this. But it's showing all this. You got all 90% of this showing. You got your butt cheeks hanging out, some shorts that they put up. And it's like, oh, well, celebrate your body by walking around naked and letting everybody see. Drink this, smoke this. Let's put this in the music. We'll get the rappers to say this and say that. And this will affect how we think, which would in turn affect how we act towards each other and towards ourselves. See? So whoever gives you the info, they give it out how they give it out. And the way they give it out is no accident. It's strategic. And it has a purpose. Dollar Bill said Outkast, in terms of instrumentals and beats. Hot Potato, RZA. Okay. Weirdo, power attracts the worst and corrupts the best. The misuse, I would say the misuse of power. Same thing, power, technology, all these different things, they are not good or evil. It's those who are in control that determine. Brittany says RZA. I'm trying not to age, Lady Trill. Appreciate the compliment. Okay, I went backwards. Hold on, let me go back. Jedi Mind Tricks. Diddy Man says, would you ever try to get an anniversary record of 3 in the Morning, man? I wasn't a part of 3 in the Morning. I mean, 3 in the Morning was not my record. I wasn't even on that record, but it is a classic album. Shout out to Big Time. Shout out R.I.P. Russell Washington, R.I.P. Screw. Shout out to my brother Point Blank, who was a big part of that album. But it wouldn't be my place to try to get any type of anniversary record, man. Anybody who haven't hit the like button, please do so right now for your big brother. Yeah. T-Mix. Yeah, see, we just go straight to producers now. T-Mix, man, who was doing that 8-Ball and MJG stuff, boy, he's underrated. T-Mix was hard. So now the verse demand heightens. Each night I wrote a sheet and every word was in a different person's handwriting. Woo, woo. L-Dog be putting out them bars, man. Johnny Foolish. Now watch this. I agree with you. A lot of people used to always take an issue with KRS-One's beats and stuff. I didn't have no problem with it. Like I said, because I went through the same thing. People used to talk bad about my beats. I don't get it as much anymore because I got people like Dollar Bill and Scumbag and Supreme and South Beats. But I used to get lambasted. Yeah. Best Local says this is because we don't understand the difference between reality and what we see on TV or socials is a digital prison slash prism. You talked about in like 2012. Yeah, we have taken social media and have allowed it to turn to make us fall into the trap of I'm gonna use this to create a make-believe world for myself that I'm the ruler of. I can be whoever I want to be in the land of social media. Well, you can. You can AI your look and your image. You can put filters on your face and your body, and you can, as a dude, you can go stand in front of a Bentley, in front of somebody's mansion. You can get your income tax money and fan it out and show it like it's like you just out here, but you know your reality. You don't have to do that. The best thing you can be is yourself. You don't want to ever become that miserable where you have to fake an identity. You don't ever want to become that miserable. It's not necessary. It's okay to be whatever and whoever you are in life. If you're not satisfied with it, that's fine. Work to get to who you want to be. But the reality of who and where you actually are, hey man, that ain't nothing to be embarrassed about. Even if you've made mistakes, even if you just, hey man, I done made some dumb. Okay, that's cool. Start working towards fixing that. Mr. Hooks, I see you. NK Reds, I see you. Yeah. Yeah, they getting better. Mythical, that AI getting better. It's like it's balancing out. Yeah, I checked it out. Dollar Bill. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. There's a couple things, but for the most part, it's like 95%. I might have heard one little tweak, but that bad boy about 95%. Send me a slower version. Just a little slower. Yeah. They say, I'm not gonna lie, Kay. I introduced some people to you and they was completely throwing dirt on those beats. Hey man, that's life. That's life. I can't I can't argue with somebody's opinion or preference. Put it like that. I can't argue with your preference. I can't tell you that Brussels sprouts don't taste good to you because I don't have your taste buds. So, you know, I gotta eat that. All right, man. I'm gonna let y'all make it, man. I told y'all I wasn't gonna be on here long, and I'm gonna stay true to my word. Ardlow, I see you. Drop y'all locations. Let me shout y'all out, and then I'm gonna get out y'all way. Drop your locale. I'm gonna shout y'all out, man. I always appreciate the love. Lester Sholo. Devin B. Shout out to Devin B. Mythical is in Fort Worth. Hot Potatoes in Montreal, Canada. Azazel in New York City. Let's make it happen, Josiah. You got my email. All right. James is in Washington State. Demetrius is in Chicago. MC Josiah is in Abilene. Johnny Foolish is in Colorado. Appreciate the love. Pando Renteria. The homie Brandon is in Wisconsin. All right. No, don't ever be offended if somebody got an an alternate opinion of me. That's their opinion. That's all right. All Lowers in Cap City, Texas, Tejas. That's right. Weedor. I'm talking about weirdo. Weedor is in Denmark. Miss Lady Sample is in northern Wisconsin. NK Rez in Cali. Best local agent, Worcester, Massachusetts. Jared, much love. Phoenix, Arizona in the building. That's right. You say tell her and her boyfriend to Shadow good night. The Keto Gamers in H-Town. Michael Butte is in Beaumont. Battlefields in Baton Rouge. Who else we got? Massini Choice is in the building. New Zealand. I'll Ball or Die. Is there any way to get your Danger Zone album on vinyl? Probably got to go online. Did you try going online? In the meantime, make sure you go get the comic book. Deep Elevation is in Denver. Matrix Ramstein crew. All right, much love. Jay Dilla, yeah, it was great. Much love to everybody, man. How do those shoes feel? The Volars? Man, shout out to my homie Volar. I got to get back to promoting my homie Top Dog with them Volars, man. Good question, Michael. We'll get him on. We need to bring him on the show. Wow, they trying to sell my vinyls too high like that? Man. All right, y'all. Hey, Keto, what's up? You know what it is. Whenever you run into me, man, I got you covered, man. We'll make that happen. Love, peace, and hair grease, man. Blessings.